as you know, attention spans are lower than ever. So how do you combat that in your business? Well, the best way that I've found to combat that is by using all of the senses when I'm putting out marketing material. So in the past, my sales processes would look something like this, okay? They would be an image ad to a sales letter to a thank you page to an email. And all of these things are things that I wrote. I wrote all of these pieces, okay? This is an image ad with words on there to convince somebody to go purchase. This is a sales letter that I wrote by hand, and it's just words that you read. This is a thank you page that was automatically generated by Shopify at the time. And then on the email part, it was literally just emails, emails that I wrote that I would expect somebody to read so that they would read them and feel like they got closer to me and buy more stuff. Okay, so it was kind of a twofold on the emails. But my point here is all of this it touched the exact same sense. The only part of the body that this touched was eyes. That's it. Nothing else was impacted at all. There was no sound, nothing. There was nothing to touch at all. So here's how you can make it better. And here's how you can diversify how many senses you touch in your sales process as a whole to make the process better for not only you, but for your customers, because you're going to reap the rewards of getting more sales from this. And then your customers are going to really like this because it's keeping their attention throughout the entire thing. And they love stuff that keeps their attention. If something's entertaining, they'll watch it forever. Why do you think you binge shows that you're entertained by? That's the exact, there's no attention span when the thing is entertaining, is my point. So here's how I would change it up. I would do multiple ads, different types. So I'd still do an image ad and then maybe a video ad. And then if you want to do a carousel, you can. But personally, I've never done it, and I've spent over $2 million on Facebook and Google ads. So you don't really need it. But image ad and Google ad will get you by just fine. I'm sorry. Image ad and video ad will get you by just fine. So when you do that, then you can do a split test. And I literally always do this for my businesses. So on these, I do a sales letter, which I write. And then I do a VSL, which is a video sales letter. And then I just A/B test this stuff. And I also A/B test this. So, and this, to make sure you're not confused. So I A/B test and make sure that, okay, all the traffic going to this thing right here, I just dual it. I mean, I'm sure your software has a capability where you can do both. And then everybody goes to here, half of them go to the sales letter, half of them go to the VSL. And all the VSL is on my personal brand is me reading the sales letter that I wrote. But I have the inflection and the tone, and it's me on the video, and people watch it because they like it, even though they have to see my ugly mug for 30 minutes. But on the sales letter, it's very basic. It's the exact same thing that I did here. And so what this does is you get both people who come through that are stimulated by the image ad and people are stimulated by the video ad. And then they go through here, and then they'll get one or the other. And a lot of the times, the one that works best is if you have video to a sales letter or image ad to a video sales letter. Because the difference between, okay, reading, boom, listening. That difference, for some reason, has done better for us than just one thing, right? Just eyes. This one's now eyes and ears, okay? And then whatever happens after that, you can do the exact same thing if you would like. You don't have to. I've started moving to video thank you pages just because it increases my relationship with the people who buy from me. And it's actually done a lot more for my business over the long term. And I can't track this, so I can't prove this, so don't ask me for any proof. But over the long term, I feel that putting a video sales or like a video thank you page and saying, hey, thank you so much for buying. Really appreciate it. Welcome to my company name community. Really glad to have you here. If you're trying to get the result of XYZ, which is the thing that you bought, right? That's why you bought the thing that you just bought to get XYZ. Then you might want to start with these 3 steps before you get your product. And then I go into the 3 steps of how to get quick results before they even get the product that they just ordered. And then I give them some more value. And then I just follow up with all of that and I say, thank you again for purchasing. Take care. And then that's it. There's no selling. It's just value. It's just me being really thankful that they purchased the product. And so what does that do? Well, it makes somebody really apt to purchase from the emails that they get right after that. So the first email after that is basically the same thing that I say on the thank you page. It's just in a Word format. So, I mean, you could technically say, oh, video to words, but I don't really look at it like that. But then the emails after that, no matter what I do, whether that's click to go view this video page, or click to go view this sales letter, or click to view this informational page, whatever it is, having that video there makes this better. Okay, and so you don't have to keep switching it through here, but switching it through here has really helped out for us. Now, another way that you can do this, if you sell like something long-term, like a long-term thing, like if you're a realtor or you sell high-ticket processes, something like that. Well, something really cool that I've done is like a package of stuff. So my flagship offer is very expensive if somebody purchases on the same thing, which they normally do. So what I've done is on some of them, I've added right here, box of goodies. And so when they opt in, I ask them for their address, and then I'll send them this box of goodies. Now, this box of goodies doesn't have to actually be a box. Like, it can literally just be a manila folder with a bunch of stuff and a bunch of value in it, and then a way to reach out to me. And so what I usually use this for is for high ticket, like info products. So I'll have the image ad that'll go to the VSL, and then after that, after the VSL, if they don't immediately get on a call and purchase from me, one of my follow-up things here will be like a box of value, things that they can actually touch. And just having that in there, now I'm hitting 3 senses. For some reason, I don't think it's because nobody does it anymore, but I mean, it just crushes. Just having the physical thing, like it's literally the stuff that I talk about in videos all the time that you get for free. I just write it out and put it in PDFs, put it in a manila folder and send it over to them. And might have something in there to make it a little bit lumpier. But I mean, it does wonders. Just having that to read through and look through it, and it looks professional, it's great. And just touching each of those senses for some reason has caused an uptick overall in my business. I have not changed anything. I just added a video sales letter and video ads, and then the box of goodies for my top tier thing. But for my e-commerce brands, adding the video thank you page, and then just changing the way that stuff is said, so that they go through that sequence of like up, down, read, watch, box of goodies. I don't know why. It just keeps the attention. It keeps them entertained. They like it, and it's working well for me. So I just wanted to make this quick video to help you out. So I hope that did help you out.